Hello, everyone. Thank you all so much for joining me today. I'm Justine with State of Grace Tarot, and today I'm doing a deck haul. Now, I know it's been a while since I posted, so thank you all for being patient with me. I've been moving things around, and I have a table set up in a different room in the house, so I've been trying to get organized. Forgive the lighting because it's not great. I also, I'm going through a transition at work, so that's been a little bit rocky. And, the first week or two of February, didn't I didn't do much tarot reading. And so one of the decks that I got in January, I think really helped me get back into reading tarot the last week or so, and that's um, the Spirit Speak Tarot. And at first, when I got this, I got it just to get it. I mean, it's one I've had my eyes on for years. And let's see, I have the little book up here. And one of the things that I've really enjoyed about this deck the last week or two is just the simplicity. I've been pulling these cards as, my energy of the day, and I really like the straightforward drawings. It really allowed me to kind of just distill the energy and, take a simple message. I had all these big plans um, for February, and they kind of have gone by the wayside a little bit, and that's okay, right? We're always going through change, and we can only do what we can do. Look at that Empress. That's so fun. Since February is the month of love, look at that Temperance. I love Temperance. That's one of my favorite cards. The Devil, Magician. Now, this is an older deck. It's an indie deck, but it's still available. So I've really enjoyed using this one. One of the things that I paired this with, kind of unexpectedly, is another deck that I got for this month. And that is the Goddess of Love Tarot. Now, I had all these plans of doing some love readings and for the collective, and just kind of getting in the theme of, February. And this was one of the decks that I was going to use, but I've really found that I've been using it for me the last few days or few weeks, slowly. And I've actually paired it with Spirit Speak. So this deck comes in a really nice box. It's mass market. I have my little guidebook. And this book is really about, diving into the divine feminine. And this says erotic divine feminine. And that's right. That's what some of the descriptions are. But it's been a little fun, diving into the card meanings from a more love and sexual focus. I do like, it has the names, the elemental correspondences, a description of upright and reversed, an affirmation, and a journal question for each card. And for the major arcana, it also has a ritual associated with it. So, it's a really good tool to kind of change your perspective a little bit. And that's how I used it. One thing that I was disappointed in, my cards came bowed. You can't really see it in here. I've worked with it, but maybe you can see. Oops. The whole deck is crooked. It like rocks. And it came that way. And shuffling it, riffle shuffle, just makes it way worse. So I've been trying different ways of shuffling this. The deck isn't like quite reversible. It's not exactly the same. Like you can see that there's a little bit of difference in upright, the moons and the shading. And that's fun. But one thing that I've really enjoyed unexpectedly is pairing it with Spirit Speak. And it's kind of abrupt and harsh, but you get, I don't know, I really enjoyed the black and white and red. And you have the simplicity of Spirit Speak with the complexity of the collage that is the Goddess of Love Tarot. I think I have this deck completely flipped around, but as soon as I flip it, it's going to be So these are the two decks that I've been working with that's really allowed me to get back into the tarot the last week or so. All right, now a lot of these decks are just sitting on my tarot table ready for me to grab. One of the decks that I was excited to get in and work with that I got in January and I'm doing a deck study with is the Fyodor Pavlov Tarot. And this is probably one of my first decks that I'm doing a deeper dive in. These are the card backs. I really love those, and there's golden gilding on the edges. Now there are some graphic cards in here, but I really liked, you know, the simplicity of the Rider-Waite-Smith imagery, as well as, you know, some of the changes that Fyodor has made to some of the cards. Like, look at that Justice. I think, you know, each person kind of stands strong and each card really stands out and stands on its own. And there's not a whole lot of colors. Each card has maybe one dominant color. The suits have like green or red or yellow or blue. The swords are red. The wands are green. Cups are blue, obviously. Pentacles are the golden yellow. And, you know, this has just been one that I've really enjoyed getting to know. And we'll keep going on my deck study. I may do a deeper dive of this deck once I'm done with the deck study, but we'll see. So that's the Fyodor Pavlov Tarot, which I'm really enjoying. I was really drawn to these backs. I love the simplicity of them. Now, the next deck is, I don't want to say an impulse buy, but it's definitely just a make me happy buy. I can't remember whose YouTube video I saw this one on, but I am in love with the legend of King Arthur. One of my favorite books is The Mists of Avalon. Let me zoom out if I can. I'm in love with The Mists of Avalon, and when I saw this deck, I really enjoyed it. So this one came used. I got it off of Amazon, It's in a big box. It comes with this great thick book, black and white. It has the cards, pictures, meanings, reverse, a description of the symbolism. It kind of tells the story. Each card is a snapshot of a point in time in each of the stories, each of the portions of the legends. These are the card backs, which are, scrumptious in their simplicity. One thing that I really like about this one, has the star and the name of the card and how it fits into the legend of King Arthur. So this one's the fire drake, and you can see the dragon up in the sky. Seven of Swords, the sword and the stone. One thing I really love, this, I'll call it older artwork. The card quality is not the best, but I really enjoy this deck. I haven't worked with it a whole lot, but this is one that I'm definitely going to spend some time with and, dive into the legend King Arthur a bit. I've read The Mist of Avalon several times, but I haven't actually read, a whole lot of the actual stories and legends. So I'm hoping to be able to take some time and do that. Four of Shields, King Mark. So it should be fun. The Magician is Merlin, of course. Yeah, I really want to dive deep and see how each portion of the legend ties in with the card. Guinevere is the Empress. Arthur is the Emperor. So yeah. Oh, look at that Justice, Lady of the Lake. That's probably going to be one of my favorite Justice cards. Judgment is Avalon. I like that. Nimue is the High Priestess. So this was a more expensive purchase, and I think it's going to be one of my little treasures. Morgan Le Fay. So definitely fun. I'm looking forward to this one. Okay, now my next one is the Dame Darcy's Mermaid Tarot. I looked at a bunch of different mermaid tarots, but I really just could not pass this one up. I mean, I love the backs. I think this one is her 3rd edition. I can't remember. It's available on her Etsy. But I love the backs. I think some of her artwork has been updated for this edition. So I just really love the artwork and the whimsical nature of it, and kind of how it's a little bit grungy. To me, this is a perfect mermaid deck, and I didn't want any other type of mermaid deck. So I'm definitely not going to use this until maybe the summer. I know I'm going to the beach, so this will definitely come with me, I think, Temperance. But I'm definitely looking forward to this one. I haven't really walked through this deck a whole lot. I kind of bought it and put it up because I have so many other decks that I'm working with right now. But I'm definitely looking forward to working with this one once it warms up a bit. This is a warm weather deck for me. It's just a cover card. And since I can't control myself and I was already on her Etsy shop, I got her Witchy Cat Tarot. And this one just comes in a tuck box. But, you know, similar art style, cute little witch cats. A darker deck, so maybe I'll use this in the fall. The cards are still stuck together a little bit, but each of the people in here are little cats. Even the lovers are little cats. So definitely a fun little deck. Maybe around Halloween time, or if I need a little bit of whimsy. The card stuck. Yeah. You can see they're stuck together. And look at that sun. That's so fun. Judgment. The world. Now there's no guidebook, but it's based on Rider-Waite Smith, so as long as you have a foundation in that, you can kind of work with it that way. The Eight of Wands. I like that one. A 9 with the little eye missing. So this one will definitely be fun. It reminds me of the French art. I think it's French artwork. Interesting. But definitely fun and cute. This is my second cat deck, I think, that I have, but I couldn't pass this one up. I thought it would be fun for the fall, Halloween time. So definitely forward purchasing, which sometimes I'm like, can you just wait and purchase it when you're actually going to use it? I literally have not walked through this deck at all, as you can see, because all the cards are stuck together. King of Swords, and then just some cover cards. She also has a Alice in Wonderland deck, but I have one on order. I don't need a whole bunch of Alice in Wonderland. It's not my favorite children's stories, but that's the Witchy Cat Tarot, an impulse buy because I was on the website. Now for my Oracle decks, and they were going to have a purpose. I got this True Love Oracle that I was going to use for my February readings. This is just a mass market deck on Amazon. They have, you know, colored pictures of the cards and descriptions. I love the backs. And these are just, they look like colored pencil drawings. They were nice, approachable. I was going to use this for some love readings. I mean, and just because it's not February doesn't mean I can't do love readings, but I just haven't done quite as many as I was planning. So it's definitely fun. Leans a little bit more feminine. There are some masculine cards in here, but it's definitely a more feminine love oracle deck. But I love the colors. I love the gentleness of the colored pencils. And I love the backs. It has 36 cards, so not too many, but it's a good deck if you're wanting to kind of just get in and play with oracles. You can see each card's numbered, and so it does kind of walk through a journey of love in a way. So that's the True Love Oracle. And then let's see, the other one that I just got in, and I was a little bit surprised, is the Stellar Vision Oracle card. It's for astrology cards. It's 53 cards. It has a deck and a guidebook. It's also available on Amazon. Now, these cards are massive. I did not look at the card size when I bought this deck. Okay, for reference. Even this Goddess of Love tarot is a little bit big. But these are huge. This is like the size of a Kindle. I'm planning on doing a deck and walk, I think, and kind of learning astrological correspondences. And that's why I got this deck. I like that it has the planets and a keyword and the symbols and a picture of the planet. But I did not expect it to be this big. Chiron, Palace, has the nodes, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Sagittarius, Capricorn. We have the houses. And positions. And the moon phases. So I think it's, going to be a fun deck. Is it going to take up a lot of space on my tarot table? Yes, but I think, as a place to start, it's going to be a good place. I may look and see if there's one that's more size friendly. And then another thing that I just got in with the Stellar Visions Oracle card. I saw this book on Lisa Popez's channel, and I have the oh gosh, I'm totally blanking on the name of the book about the Decans. But anyways, I decided I want to get this book too to make the Deck and Walk a little bit more personal um, and useful as I walk through them, and using them as a tool. So a tool more than just learning. So I'm looking forward to using this and hopefully sticking with a Deck and Walk throughout the year starting in March. So one of the things I want to avoid in my new role is burnout. I feel like in the position that I'm leaving, I was getting close to that. And so this is one of the things that I want to use to help me with that. So that's all I have for today. Thank you all so much for joining me. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, rest of your week, and I will see you again soon. Thank you.